In on the Plague of Marcel babies. These are the high blacks. They are getting more and more used to me every day. This guy was actually just here at the front climbing out on my hand. They are doing fantastic. Look at all these guys basking. But we're about to clean this enclosure out, feed them, and oh, look at this. I love this little viewing window. It's so cool watching them. Like, they have a, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a burrow dug all the way through here, all the way to the back. It starts right here at the front and goes all the way through. And look at that little baby just working on his little underground burrow. We got it cleaned up a little bit, cleaned the glass, fed them a in-house meat mix. There's probably about, I don't know, around 15 different things blended up, grinded through the meat mixer. And look at this guy. First one ran over, doesn't care. Already getting used to having a camera in his face. Pretty amazing. But check this out. We got some more babies. I think they're gonna make their way over. See, I'm desensitizing them to people being around. Let's see. Look, they're learning how to get up here. I love how smart Tegus are. These guys are figuring it out. I don't have to baby them. They can do it on their own. Look at this guy. Come on. Taking his first bite. It won't be long. Once I close these doors and I get out of their space, all these guys that are over here basking will make their way across the bridge to the meat mix, just like this baby is right here. All right, we're working on getting this 4x2x2 cleaned out, and I just added some new substrate. I got some cork bark, and right now I'm putting in the floor. So you can see, large enclosure, and then we put in these floors here. What that does is, you know, I can choose if I want one or two of them in there, but for right now I'm going to put both. That gives the baby Tegus a lot more surface area. They have all of this to kind of soak up the UVB bulb that they have right up above them, and they have this underground area that they love, especially when they're young, but even older Tegus love spending time underground. So I'm just going to create a little ramp to get up here easily, and then some more basking levels. Give them here, I'm gonna have this one actually go underneath. I think they'll like that, and let that basking light hit it at an angle so they can choose, you know, have a bigger temperature gradient right there. So next step is getting the babies, and we're gonna add them in. The high blacks right above them, so we're gonna have the black and whites right here, and we've got the high blacks right up above them. This guy's just checking everything out. I love these front opening glass door enclosures I can see in. I can see the babies just peeking out at me. I love these things. It's amazing getting more and more of these enclosures set up exactly what I dreamed of and envisioned. We are in the process. We actually sold all of these racks. That is what we've raised baby Tegus in the past, and it worked amazing, and I'm super glad I had it, and it was what I needed at the time. But now it is time to upgrade, and I love being able to come into the reptile room and I see these guys looking at me. It just fires me up, and it's what I love about this. All right, so right now you're looking at the entire clutch from Thor and Scar. So these are the ones that we did a video of yesterday. If you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. Hatched out one of these babies in my hands, and we may have some eggs that need tickled. So I'm just gonna set these guys aside. They're ready to be added into the enclosure. But we have not seen these guys yet. So let's go ahead and open this up. I have the saran wrap on here to help keep in humidity. They're just gonna explode out of the box. Look at that. Oh my. Hopefully we don't lose any, y'all. Don't jump out. I'm gonna move this tub, give them some more space. They are going crazy, as you would expect. Little babies. These guys are a little more fired up than the ones from yesterday. Oh my gosh. Look at that. amazing. Let's see if I can get one close up for you guys. I just love those colors. I know you guys do too. Look at that green head. Babies right here. We're actually going to trade spots with the other box. The other box hatched out first. They hatched out yesterday. You guys saw that in the video. So we are going to put them in the enclosure, the ones that hatched yesterday, and the new ones that are hatching out now. And you see how there's still some eggs left. And I tickled one out. It looked perfect. I tickled out a second, and I think it needed a little bit more time. It's fine, but it's best to just kind of let them, at this point the eggs look like they need a few more hours or maybe another day before they hatch out. So I'm going to put all these guys that just started hatching out in the container with the sphagnum moss. And so now we're going to go ahead and release all the ones that hatched out yesterday into their new enclosure. Let's do it. Let's see what they think. This is their first time out of this box. This will be their first time. Everything. So many new experiences. Let me take you guys down, get you a little bit closer. I don't have any run out the front door here. That would not be fun, but we'll capture them if they do. What's up, buddy? You guys go this way. Look at that. Amazing little guys. I always enjoy this part. I love having them come out and start exploring the enclosure. It's fun watching them discover things, watching their brain work, watching them think. Look at this. I love the expression in their face, and that's why I like giving them nice large enclosures that are more naturalistic. You know, lots of substrate for them to dig through, bugs to catch, everything's bioactive. And that's how I like to raise them. And you know, I haven't always been able to do it exactly how I want, but it's amazing to watch some of my dreams that I've had over the last several years just come into reality this year. And it's scary selling these racks and just trusting that finances are going to come through and I'm going to be able to keep ordering these enclosures. You know, that's a scary thing, but we're going for it. And check out these babies. Amazing. Going through the enclosure. I believe the next clutch that we're going to have hatching out is a blue clutch. Look how confident. I mean, this baby literally just came out of the egg within 24 hours. And they're just captive bred and born is the way to go every time, you guys. Makes a world of a difference. And we don't want to scare these babies. We're just going to get them out of the box. Nice and gently. As soon as they hatch, we're working on trust. Working on them trusting humans. Let's see, is that all of them? Nope, there's one down in there. There you go, buddy. All right, that's all of them. Now, like I said, we're going to take the babies that just hatched out. We're going to put them in here. It works really well. Look at this guy getting a drink. But all right, they're going to be exploring here for a while. This is what they're going to be doing now. We're going to feed these guys tomorrow when we add the other babies that are hatching out right now in here with them. You don't want to separate. Oh, see that baby jump at me with his mouth open? You don't want to separate the babies from the eggs, because the babies are what makes the eggs that haven't hatched. It's what helps them hatch out, because they run on top of them. All right, I'm getting two in and one out. But yeah, they run on top of the eggs and they tickle them, and that is the natural way. And also, babies need to be around each other. They stimulate each other. These guys are young, you know, and I've noticed that whenever I keep them together like this, it's the best thing for them. So we're gonna get these eggs that haven't hatched out. There's Not many, but there are some, and they're still just, they're plump. So they're not quite ready for me to tickle them. I want to give them a little bit more time. See how this one's real plump still? That baby's still working on absorbing that yolk. Same with these ones. These eggs are still plump. I want to give them a little bit more time, but I don't want to keep the eggs by themselves because, like I said, it's helpful to have the siblings around to be stimulating the eggs, moving them around. And I don't worry about them rolling at this stage. Like, the babies are moving all over inside the eggs, so I don't see how it's a problem. But you can see how the babies just burrow down in this damp sphagnum moss. We're going to put the lid back on it, and I will put this in the incubator. It'll spend the night in there, and then we'll pull it out tomorrow morning. Like this video if you like this kind of content. We're going to sign out now with the babies in the background. I love this time of year, and if you guys do too, make sure you subscribe. We got babies hatching every week right now, so subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.